Hi Charlotte.
Hey.
My new album is called We Are the Others. It's also a song on the album. Yeah, what is the song about?
The song is our own kind of outsider's anthem, and it was always supposed to be the song to kind of empower people who divert from the norm in one way or another. And it got some serious weight to it when we introduced the story of Sophie Lancaster in the lyrics. And Sophie Lancaster was a British girl who was kicked into a coma, and she eventually died, and it was just because of the fact that she looked goth, and which was a very tragic accident, of course. And the song We Are the Others then is it is basically for a song for people who divert from the norm like her, and but it's also a bit directed to people who might have problem with difference towards other people.
When did you become aware of the story of Sophie Lancaster?
It was actually quite a time after the incident happened, because it wasn't on Dutch news, but since it was a goth girl, you know, there was this kind of wave through the scene, and a lot of people. There was this film artist who made an animated movie about her, and I saw this through social media, and I saw the movie, and it left such a heavy impact, you know. And I kind of just carry on not putting it into lyrics until we were working on the lyrics for We Are the Others, and I wasn't quite sure where to go with those, and then I recalled her story, and I thought this is the story that we actually need to tell, because when you tell that story, people you don't really have to explain how it is wrong, you know, because everybody with a heart will know.
Do you consider yourself outsiders too with Delain?
Well, I know we're often put into a corner of like the goth band or the metal band, and if you oppose it to mainstream, then yes. But to be honest, I don't feel very negative about that, because in the end you want to appeal to people who like your music. So. Yeah, people who put us into that corner are probably not our main target group anyway.
Okay. When did you start to study gender studies?
I started last year in September. I used to be an art history student, and I finished my bachelor's, but I think I was looking for a little bit more depth. And well, as you can probably see from the lyrics of We Are the Others, one of the things that frustrates me most is stereotyping, discrimination, and because it happens so often, and so often also not that you really see it happening, but you know that people are treated differently because they are different in a way. And yeah, this is why I was really drawn to gender studies, to do something with all these problematic issues, and to read about it, to learn about it, and to.
And what have you learned in this year?
Well, I have read a lot. I have mainly learned to do something with it, you know, to not just sit there and worry about it. But most people who do gender studies end up being writers or artists or documentary makers, or they try to reveal the problem, you know, because it's something that is often hidden.